Welcome back to Hold the Phone YouTube. Here are our best bets for Wednesday night college hoops. We appreciate each and every single one of you for tuning back into the best sports betting show here on YouTube. Like the video, subscribe to the page as we appreciate each and every single one of you. Loop, we are now at the beginning of March.
Starting to feel it?
There's magic in the air.
There's
something special in the air. And if you're not here in the beginning of March, don't show up in the middle of the March. If you're not there in the middle, don't end, and fucking so on and so forth.
Yeah, you think March is the best sports month of the year?
Maybe.
You don't get football.
Correct.
But
I think March might be the best sports month of the year because of the unknown.
Yeah.
The unpredictability.
And you get next week is unbelievable. You get the conference tournaments. You get 15 games every night until the weekend where you're getting 4 pretty much elite games for the last 3 days.
Yep.
Then the bracket comes out. Then you got the 4, probably at least 2 of the 4 of the best 8 days on the sports calendar of the year.
Yep.
Sweet 16. It's pretty good.
Elite 8.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden MLB opening day.
Yeah.
And we are going to
then you get
smoke
the Final
it.
Four, then you get the Masters.
Then we are going to smoke it to the filter.
Have to.
Every single day. There will not be a game that goes by that we don't have action on.
Yeah, you got a little extra pep in your step.
And we wouldn't want to have it any other way.
No. And we're hot.
This is the best month on the calendar for sports betting.
I think so.
One shining moment's playing.
Yep.
Your ass cheeks are fucking sweating on the couch.
Yeah.
You don't move for hours at a time. And you don't get that. What other month do you get 4 straight days, 4 straight of nonstop
No, I think
action?
You don't. It's either September because football's starting.
Yeah, but there's never 4 straight days.
No,
you'll get a college football Saturday, you'll get an NFL Sunday, you'll get Monday night football, you'll get Thursday night football, yada yada. But we're talking fucking that Thursday to Sunday is Scott Hansen 8 hours straight commercial-free college basketball.
And I think the Thursday to Sunday next week is extremely underrated. You got the Big 10, the Big 12, the SEC, all the power conferences starting with the quarters on Wednesday. You're just getting elite games for 4 straight days. No duds.
It's unbelievable.
Special stuff.
It's unbelievable.
We got a sketchy Wednesday slate. So I think we got to do a show pretty much every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. So follow along.
Show can't stop.
Follow along because every conference tournament, every round of the big dance, we will have bets.
There's a lot of glory to be made out there.
And able to receive glory, you got to go for glory.
Yeah.
And this is now the time.
Yeah.
1 month for the rest of our life. Loop, they say we'll sleep in May.
We will. We might.
Game number 1. We go to the SEC.
Texas going into Arkansas. Arkansas laying 7.5 at home. Arkansas coming off a tough game at Florida, which we were all over. We knew that was going to be a buzzsaw. That was not a good spot for the Hogs. They had won 5 of 6 prior. Now they come back home. They're playing a Texas team, laying 7.5. What's your first take?
Look, Texas, solid ball club. The highs have been high, lows have been low. We've talked about that all season long. However, this starts to feel like a really good spot for the Hogs, who have treated us well in the month of February. Now we start to dip a toe into March. You flip the calendar. Calipari's your head coach. There's a couple vets on this team, but Mr. Acuff, can you do something for me? This is senior night, but somehow the star is a freshman.
Yep.
That's how it usually rolls with some of these schools.
He's going to be a guy to watch during the tournament. I feel like he's a guy that's going to score 41 points in the first round and put the whole nation on notice.
Arkansas will 100% be in my Sweet 16.
Yeah.
But like I said, Texas is no slouch. Mm-hmm. They have been back and forth, seesaw of emotions. This is 2 teams who recently got to play Florida. The Florida loss for Texas, not as bad as that Florida loss for Arkansas.
Arkansas to go on the road, though. And
But
that Florida game, Florida made every shot.
Yeah.
It was one of those games you could just tell they weren't going to miss. I think they shot 60% from the field. Foul trouble for Arkansas. Got away from them early. And, we love a comeback spot.
Look, we have a special place in our heart for the Pigs. And now that the calendar is switching over to March, this just feels like a really, really good spot. When you get an SEC school going back-to-back, getting their second of the doubleheader, you get the back end of a doubleheader on the road like you are with the Texas Longhorns, going against a team who just got the doors blown off them against Florida. This is a comeback, reset, refresh, now go for Arkansas. Give us the fucking Pigs -7.5.
Yeah, they've been much better at home. Like, you look at the numbers. At Florida, they gave up 111. At Alabama, they gave up 117. At their home games, they gave up 86 and 84. Not a great defensive team, but it's been a lot different at home.
They don't love to play defense on the road.
No.
Not many teams do.
No.
Like you said, there's a lot of guys on this squad to watch out for in the tournament, that being number one, Mr. Acuff.
Last home game of the year, too. Calipari, not a big senior guy, but it is senior night down in Arkansas.
Well, there you have it.
It was the Hogs, -7.5.
And, I mean, Travion Brazil, he's a senior.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really big.
He was non-existent against Florida. I didn't even think he was playing. He must have been in foul trouble super early. Only had 3 points, only took 3 shots. He was out of the game. Look for him to be back in the mix big time. All right, next game number 2, Ohio State, Penn State. Sketchy little Big Ten matchup.
We're not talking about James Franklin ball here.
No.
This isn't a college football Saturday. We're talking early March on a Wednesday night, Ohio State, Penn State. I'm surprised we're even able to find highlights of these two ball clubs. I've been hearing those sneaky Ohio State Buckeyes. Over the last couple of years, every sharp spot imaginable, Ohio State would always let me down.
Yeah.
I've had the worst taste in my mouth of Ohio State, and all of a sudden, they finally get over the hump.
Yep.
They beat Purdue in the comfort of their own home. Now they're going on the road.
Purdue.
They're going on the road to play Penn State.
You were done with Purdue. This is like you said, 8.5. Penn State at home. Ohio State, I just looked, hasn't won a game on the road since February 5th, so it's been almost a whole calendar month. Another spot where maybe it's just you fade them off a big win.
Yeah, I feel like it's a great emotional letdown spot. You come off the biggest win of the season, biggest win in probably a couple years for this Buckeye team. There's been a lot of struggle. This isn't the Ohio State Buckeye team of the early 2000s.
Yep.
This is, they've struggled. That has to be one of the best wins for the program in the last couple seasons.
Yeah.
And now they have to travel on the road. You got a nice little classic rivalry of Ohio State, Penn State. I've gotten a couple DMs of sneaky Big Ten champion Ohio States all of a sudden. They beat Purdue. And all of a sudden,
now they're riding high.
Buckeyes are ready to, jump to conclusions.
Almost feels like a little trap. You get Purdue at home, you get the win, you get Indiana at home to wrap up the season, but in between, you got to go to Penn State.
That's exactly what we look for. Perfect time to buy in like we're on Wall Street. Give us Penn State plus 8.5. The letdown spot for Ohio State coming off that massive win versus Purdue. Penn State, what do they have, 12 wins on the season? They would love to play spoiler
12
here.
17.
Yep, 12-17. But, hey, it might be a senior night over there in Penn State.
It is.
Neither here or there. Ohio State hasn't won a game on the road in a month. Now they're going to win by double digits off of beating Purdue. They might as well get ready to get the dancing shoes on while they're at it.
Penn State plus 8.5 at home against Ohio State. Feels like it could be a football spread.
I know.
Give us the touchdown.
Give us the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Give us Penn State. All right, next on the board. Speaking of an 8.5-point spread, Loop.
You've had some turmoil with this team this year.
I can't believe I've done it to myself as many times as I've had. And I went into this season knowing that Purdue has a history of fucking me. And I've allowed it to happen quite a few times. This Purdue team, a team that usually isn't supposed to lose at home. You know what was nice? I took Michigan against Purdue.
Yeah.
They blew the doors off.
Thank God, because that could have been an easy spot to take Purdue.
Correct.
Yeah.
And a lot of people did.
A lot of people did.
But then I turn around and I take Purdue against Michigan State.
Yeah.
Because I didn't necessarily believe in either team, but again, Boilermaker at home.
Came down to the wire. Good game.
Yeah. Loops. Now we take a trip to
This is
Evanston
tough.
for Northwestern and Purdue.
Northwestern coming off 3 straight wins.
And Purdue coming off 2 straight losses.
Yeah, and 3 of 4. Look, I said it to you this morning. That just feels like this is a game where I like to think Purdue finds a little footing before the big tournaments start to come. Northwestern, look, I don't believe in them. I don't feel like this number is big enough. I feel like this is one of those games where maybe Purdue just lays belt to ass and gets up big early.
I don't know. But then there's classic.
No, I know.
I feel like Northwestern late in the year at home has done some real spoiler
3
in
in
the
a
years
row.
past.
They're going to win a 4th straight game. They're going to have to. They just have to cover the 8.5.
13-16 Big Ten ball on a Wednesday night up there in Chicago where Purdue is struggling mightily. Look, we're just going to take the bigger, the badder, the better team, the stronger team.
Give Purdue one more chance to fuck us.
Give Purdue one more chance to fuck us.
And if they can, at least we can just channel our anger in the proper way.
Yep.
You know?
I hope Purdue loses
Me
this
too.
game outright.
Yeah.
But in the meantime,
It's a win-win.
I'm gonna take Purdue minus 8.5.
Yep.
Because they should win.
Yep.
Everyone in the stadium knows that.
Yeah.
They can't drop their 3rd in a row to Northwestern.
Yeah.
So in doing that, all you gotta do is cover an 8.5 point spread against a 13-16 Big Ten school up there in Chicago. If this team has any heart, any life, any soul, Purdue will come out and win this game by 15 plus.
Yep.
Because that's what good teams do against shitty.
One time,
shitty
Purdue.
teams.
One time. Give us a little flavor going to the tournament.
Something.
Yeah, something.
Something to gnaw on. Because you know what? Purdue would love to do is have all of a sudden a little bit of a spark, win their final 2 games of the season, go into the Big Ten tournament, cause some ruckus.
All of a sudden, they're in the final.
Yep. All of a sudden they're in a Big Ten championship.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden people start
Taking them to go to the Final Four.
get back in bed with
Yep.
them. That's what Purdue loves to do. They love to fuck people.
Yeah, they do.
I hate Purdue.
And you love getting fucked. All right, game number 4. We got to mix in a little Horizon League. The tournament
Yeah.
starts Wednesday
Because who doesn't?
because it's time. Hey, these small tournaments, they matter just as much as
I
anything
think
else.
the play-ins for the Horizon actually already started.
Tonight, yes.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
So we got Northern Kentucky, Oakland. This is a 2.5 point spread. They played twice this year. Oakland has won both games.
Yep.
Oakland's head coach, Greg Campy,
I love Campy.
has been coaching at Oakland since 1984. He's the most tenured coach in college basketball by a long shot.
Yep.
Uh,
I would love Oakland to fuck around and win the Horizon League.
this is a pure coaching play in my book.
Yeah.
He's 2-0 against them this year. He's been coaching at this school for 93 years.
Yep.
And you're telling me he's going to get booted in the first round of the Horizon League tournament? Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Any day but March 4th on a
Yeah.
Wednesday.
It's just, when you see Greg Campy in a tournament game, you got to take him.
Yep.
You're going to
So,
be pissed that you didn't.
for the people in the back,
Yeah.
give us Oakland minus 5.5.
Yeah.
If you're not celebrating the holiday of the Horizon League tournament, I don't know what you do celebrate.
The tournaments are starting. You got to get on board.
You got to get on board. The only way out is through, and let me tell you, the Horizon, it's beautiful.
Channel some Jack Golke.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Channel a little Golke. Find a little magic.
What would Golke do?
Yeah, he would
I would
bury
tell
some
you.
threes.
I would tell you what he would do. He would take Oakland minus 5.5 to start the
I'm sure he's
Horizon
somewhere
League.
taking the 5.5.
Yeah.
The 5.5.
100%.
2.5. I think it's 2.5.
And remember, this is not neutral site.
Yeah.
This is in Oakland.
In Oakland.
These are home games here in the Horizon League. We also talked about Robert Morris and Youngstown State. Another marquee matchup of the night.
They're going to come hot and fast, and they're going to be nonstop.
Yeah. Maybe a couple money line parlays over there in the Horizon League.
And you know what the best part about these tournaments
I do
is?
like Robert Morris to win that game.
The best part about these tournaments is the hope. All these teams
Yep.
are a couple games away from dancing.
A bagel away.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you find yourself in the round of 32.
Bang. You're 2 games away from the Final Four.
Give us Oakland minus 5.5 as we get to our final game of the night. Actually, probably my favorite game maybe on the slate.
Yeah, Miami-SMU, a little ACC. Miami plus 2.5, newly ranked, in a spot that you just love. It's a system play for you.
It's a system play.
Yeah.
When you see a school newly ranked just like this Miami Hurricanes team is, You see the little number appear for the first time this season. Better late than never here on March 4th. They now travel on the road down to what's that town called in Texas? Highland Park. They travel down to Highland Park to play the Mustangs of SMU. There is only one thing that is acceptable to do in this game.
Yeah.
And that is to fade the team who has the new number next to their name, especially when they're on the road, and especially when an SMU team is hungry off of 2 losses. Give us SMU on the money line to take down the brand new Miami Hurricanes. I love
you said
it.
it all. I mean, SMU, the last 6 games, they split 3-3, but that's 3 home wins, 3 road losses. They go to Cal, to Stanford, lose them both in this newfound ACC that has California and Stanford in it. They're finally back home. Feels like a good spot. Miami coming off a win against Boston College, who I can't believe they still let play in the ACC, my school.
It's unbelievable.
Give us SMU. Hopefully that's another 5 for 5 like you gave you Saturday. We haven't got Tuesday's results in.
I'm sure they're going to be good.
Yeah, they have to.
Tennessee's starting hot. They're up 21-10.
There we go. Come on.
That was the first pick of the night for 8.5. Look, Arkansas -7.5. Great spot for the Hogs. It's senior night. Don't let anyone tell you that doesn't mean anything. They're welcoming in the Longhorns team who, it's tough to play on the road in the SEC. Love Calipari in March. Show us a little Darius Acuff for the one time.
You know what? Kentucky, I feel like they made a mistake getting rid of Cal.
Correct.
The grass was not greener, and now they're learning an important lesson.
Pope has not
Arkansas
done
already
anything.
back to the position Kentucky was in. Kentucky irrelevant, dead.
Irrelevant, dead. Penn State.
Yeah.
We're
Sleepy.
taking plus
Grab your
8.5. Ohio State in a letdown spot. Then we're going to let Purdue fuck us one more time. Give us the Boilermakers
Have your way with us.
-8.5. Give us Oakland in the Horizon League.
First tournament play of the year.
I mean, first tournament play of the year. Give us Campy -5.5 in his 94th Horizon League tournament.
Yep.
And then last but not least, a system play like none other, fading a new ranked team here in March. Give us SMU on the money line. Look, this is a beautiful slate. Maybe a little seat at the table if you want to get frisky with the feet. Purdue money line.
Yep.
Arkansas money line.
Yep.
SMU money line.
Yeah, I like it.
Maybe something
Get
frisky.
some plus chicken.
Or Oakland on the money line in there.
Maybe
a Horizon League parlay. The options are endless. We are going to have more parlays falling out of our ass cheeks this month than one could ever imagine. But once again, that's why we play the game. This is why we play the game.
Don't sleep.
We'll sleep in May.
Yeah.
We appreciate each and every single one of you, and we'll see you on the other side.